against Milwaukee. The lineup tonight: DeMar DeRozan, LaMarcus Aldridge, Trey Lyles, Lonnie coach Everett. The Megabucks lineup tonight: Wesley Matthews.
Always counted upon to take on the toughest defensive challenge at the wing position. That's DeMar DeRozan.
14 and 19, coming off a loss on Thursday. They led by 14 and lost to Oklahoma City.
The back. Pull up for that 15-footer.
Bledsoe gets inside, and Brook Lopez gets those 2 points.
Up on three-point shots.
Matthews fights over the screen, working into the paint. DeMar DeRozan or more this season. Last season, 7 and 6 when he put up 30. Bledsoe.
Miami University and uber athleticism.
There's a three by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Last time out, he was at a 40-point game recently, so he is really feeling sharp at the offensive end. Got to be aware of that. Speaking of sharp,
you better be aware of that. Blocking the dunk attempt by Trey Lyles. Cross court, Trey Lyles back to LaMarcus Aldridge. Steps behind the arc and hits, swishes, in fact, his second three-pointer.
Well, that's a great job by Brook Lopez contesting. Even better job by LaMarcus Aldridge on the step-back pull-up.
Giannis had to take that when he was so wide open for 7 when the Sixers rondoed him on Christmas Day. You remember the Bucks playing Los Angeles last season. They dared Rajon Rondo to shoot.
Shots. Percentage of their field goals from the three-point line have gone up over the last couple of weeks.
네임튜브 전문 커뮤니티, 구글링, 네임 카페, 가족방 입장문에 고정 댓글 및 카톡 텔레그램, NM카페 777로 문의주세요.
Rich Middleton drains a triple. Takes off his warm-up. He'll try to get into the game at the next opportunity. LaMarcus Aldridge has his threes in the first quarter. 56%, 2 through 4. And he has 4 in this first period. Doesn't fall for it.
Great save, Pat Connaughton, and great job, George Hill, getting to the spot where he anticipated the ball coming. Now Brent Forbes, an outstanding shooter.
George Hill was drafted by San Antonio, first 3 seasons with the Spurs. Kyle Korver.
Also worth mentioning the versatility he brings. You see, Brook may start the game, but now look who's in. Robin Lopez. So no matter what you do, as Patty Mills hits that shot.
George Hill feeds it to the post, way out from the normal post position. And shine. 2 minutes remaining in the first. Korver goes back to Ilyasova, and he hits a 2. Out.
For separation to get open for that three-point shot.
Bellinelli with a fairly deep catch. Korver was there. Bryn Forbes. George Hill crosses to the left. Pat Connaughton.
And exceed in terms of productivity.
Excellent movement. Robin Lopez.
Love the way these guys are playing off. Jump hook against Bellinelli inside, but a great job of misdirection to get Pirtle all confused.
Three-pointer, the Bucks have the lead. Patty Mills for 3. Man, we have a shootout here.
Well, you got your young, unpredictable, athletic guard tandem, but then this tandem, you know exactly what you're going to get right there.
Yaka Pirtle.
Great execution between
Hubie Brown and Larry Brown. Games with one team than any other coach. Rudy Gay again, 4 points.
These guys to reach their potential, and slowly but surely they're starting to come around.
Brook Lopez.
And he wanted as a head coach. You need that kind of contribution from your assistants just to help you manage the basketball game.
Lonnie Walker hits the jump shot. Patty Mills.
Good job, Eric Bledsoe.
Bellinelli. Now Korver kicks to the corner. He drove on Rudy Gay. 1 on the shot clock. Why not? Why not? Korver closes tightly to Bellinelli, who works through Pirtle to get a pass away for Lonnie Walker's drive.
Got to keep Walker out of the middle. You got to keep him operating on the move, but you can't allow him to get all the way to the basket on those drives. Somebody's got to step up.
Take that.
2 compared to Brent Forbes.
Bledsoe shows shot. Passes back to the open shooter. Kyle Korver with 11 points, 4 dishes. DeMar DeRozan back in the game, and he starts to clear it. Wesley Matthews back in the starting lineup tonight, and now back in the game. Bledsoe for 3. That's on 3 so far.
Whichever team can kind of shore up that 3-point defense, make things a little more difficult.
The Bucks have pretty good crossover. Lonnie Walker can't score. Brook Lopez was
in block percentage. These guys not mentioned as a defensive player of the year candidate, but should be.
Another one. There's no room for decimal points.
We got to make room.
Okay.
It's the year 2020.
That's true.
Patrick Hanneman, Buckets Hanneman, our analytics guys. I'm sure they'll shoot a hole in my theory some way, somehow.
Oh, man.
Nice. Exactly. That's a good point.
LaMarcus Aldridge inside the free throw circle that time.
It's a tough matchup for Robert Lopez because of his ability to do just that. Put it on the floor, pull up mid-range.
Talk about a mid-ranger.
You're watching DeRozan and Middleton, you feel like you've opened up a time capsule from the 70s.
Everybody talks about 50-40-90, which Malcolm Brogdon had last season, becoming the 8th in history. So
taking what the defense has given him, and that's been mid-range jumpers the last couple of possessions. Great move, DeRozan.
And that's a
great job running the offense through LaMarcus Aldridge. Right at the top of the key. It's a lot of handoffs. It's a handoff-heavy team. Number 1 in efficiency in terms of point possession per possession off of handoffs.
DeMar DeRozan against Oklahoma City, 52% plus over the season, 52% against Ed Western.
Yeah.
35 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Middleton. Oh, you talked about 14 to lead Milwaukee, the Toyota leading scorers. And Giannis must have heard you.
Comes right.
Lonnie Walker the 4th, held for a moment, now makes his move and takes the shot.
Could be a precursor.
What's that like when you're in a game and you have to deal with those change-ups? Different gears. Brook Lopez goes down, shot doesn't, tipped in by Bledsoe.
Just tough to find a good.
Trey Lyles flies through the paint.
He'll sustain that 50% 3-point field goal percentage that he knocked down in the first half.
He's 2 out of 5 on 3. But Lopez block shot ace in shooting threes. How can he possibly be playing defense?
Exactly.
Block shot. Lopez, he stops DeRozan.
That's where the kind of the similarity with the Bucks, shooting a lot of threes, but still playing great defense. Matty Mills also rotating off of George Hill, 3-point shooter in the league.
Brook Lopez signaling that he blocked it at the very least at Walter. Yes! At the rim.
That's just errors in practice. But that's got to be a prerequisite for a video coordinator with this organization. You got to bring some game.
For 19 years as Tim's assistant, then he returns the favor. Giannis for 3.
Well, and again, on the floor, you got somebody that can do that.
And then it's up to the great player to find a way. And he does. This is Chestnut, who are at center court opposite us tonight, enjoying Bucks basketball at Fiserv Forum. Into the paint, Rudy Gay. Be with Coach Popovich and Team USA in Japan next summer for the Olympic Games. Inside the arc, Korver can go into the backcourt for it. The shot clock is at 8. Robin Lopez.
Little show and go. Left shoulder, so did a great job getting Portal on the move and then stopping on a dime and turning back to that left shoulder.
Korver back to Robin Lopez against Portal.
Nice. That same play.
Block shot, George Hill. The Bucks have 100 points, 61 straight games, scoring 100. Ilyasova Giannis, 28 points, 19 coming in the third quarter, 4 of 6 on field goals, including a 3. Count it. Bledsoe. Yes, sir. Pulls up for 3. So separating in that area. Robin Lopez.
That possession, Jim, was that he was in the lane probably a good 3+ seconds at that point and just had to get something up before the whistle blew.
14 without the benefit of making a 3. He's 0 for 1. Bledsoe, 21 points.
The basketball, point of attack defense, always solid.
24 points for DeMar DeRozan. Breaks up a beautiful play, what would have been a beautiful play. Stopping Connaughton. Here's Bellinelli. You talked about it, Marcus. You have to cracks it down, works to the post right side, double team on the dribble there. Pat Connaughton, right in front of his parents. Even better than San Antonio, 4th in the league. Giannis goes to the right hand and uses the glass.
Just has dominated the restricted area. Popovich has taken that away, and Giannis has adjusted beautifully.
Catch and shoot 3, Chris Middleton.
Always quick off his feet.
As Lopez stops Lonnie Walker, Bryn Forbes gets the bounce. Forbes has 8 points. The Bucks were down 12 early, took a 19-point lead. They opened this game in the third as Giannis scored 19 points in the period.
Month of January, no joke.
And then they have the Trey Lyles. Johnson crashes into Pat Connaughton, nothing, and that's it. The Bucks beat the San Antonio Spurs. Mike Budenholzer.